Hello everyone and welcome to this new moon in Cancer tarot reading with myself, Carmen Edwards of Live the Magic. So let's begin. I'm going to be working with two decks today. This is a collective reading, so this is for the new moon in Cancer portal, so from the 21st of June, the summer solstice here in the UK, through to the next full moon around the 9th, 10th of July. So this is for the next couple of weeks, and this is a collective reading, so this is for all of us. This is the collective energies that are present at the moment, but please take the messages that resonate for you, leave what does, and listen to your own intuition when receiving these messages. I just get downloads and attune with the cards, see what shows up, and just speak what comes through me. But again, please listen. These messages may have an additional meaning for you as well, so really honour that for yourself. So the two decks I'm going to be working with tonight are the Witch's Oracle by Sally Morningstar, which is a lovely one to work with, and the Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland as well. So hello, I can see a couple of you already here with me. Hello. So good to have you here with me live. Yeah, if you're here watching me live, just drop me a little love heart, say hello. It's so wonderful to be able to come on and do these readings for you. And again, if you're not joining me live but you find this video at a later point, I personally believe we come across these messages when we're supposed to receive them. So again, trusting what shows up for you today is right for this present moment and this time. So I've already cleared the decks, I've just shuffled them, but we'll shuffle them again. I'm going to start with the Witch's Tarot to begin with and just see what wants to come through for this new moon in beautiful Cancer. So I'm going to start with three cards to begin with, and then we'll get three of the Moonology as well as clarifiers to build on the message. I've actually got one flipped over, so I'm just going to put that to one side. Okay, so what messages for the collective at this time for the Cancer new moon? Okay, one more. Here we go. So let's begin. So the one that flipped over was actually the Serpent, and I think this came up for us last time as well. I believe it did. So this is all about power. It's about that feminine wisdom, that returning to original source, to the mother, that Kundalini energy. So we have a lot of this solar energy happening, and the new moon in Cancer is in the archetype of the mother, and particularly the mother maiden. So the beginning, returning to the original mother, our original connection to the mother, and the journey of the soul through life, this kind of separation from the mother in order to kind of pave our own way in the world. And the journey of the Tree of Life is present in this card. We have the tree, we have the masculine and feminine, the Adam and the Eve as well, and this wisdom, the wisdom of the goddess, the wisdom of the serpent, the cycles of life, this life-death cycle. And also this shedding, this releasing of the old in order to make way for the new. So I feel like this is very much a theme of this time, because I've just shared, I've actually been over in my ceremonial group running our new moon ceremony, and one of the things I was talking about was we have this union of the solar energy. So we have the solar shift with the summer solstice that's also happened this weekend at the same time as this eclipse portal, this new moon in Cancer. So this fire water energy, this masculine and feminine union, this place of meeting of opposites or polarities, which actually form part of the whole. So this is this returning, this union space. So it's how we're working with this regeneration, this transformative powerful energy that's weaving, this wisdom that's weaving throughout our lives. So let's see the messages that wanted to come through for this particular new moon. So So the first one is crone. Yes, I felt that crone energy coming in. Releasing. So yeah, the crone is that wisdom. I'm getting like this grandmother image, and again I've just spoken about this in the ceremony, but this kind of wrapping up, like how our wisdom has woven through our worlds, the wisdom of lived experiences that we've lived through, the wisdom of elders, this wisdom of the womb space as well. What's coming through now is like our mother line, or our ancestral connection with the original mother, with the goddess, with our soul, our place of origin, and how this weaves through us. You know, we have this deep intuitive, the crone energy is that dark moon energy, this deep sense of inner knowing, you know, our instinctual life, and how this weaves and shows us, you know, in those moments what it is that we need. And sometimes it can be quite sharp. You know, I'm getting like this cackling, this cackling crone image of this wisdom that can sometimes be that sharpness that's like, come on, let's pick ourselves up here. What is it that we're not seeing straight? You know better. Is the message that I'm getting, but it comes from this deep place of nurturing, this deep place of love. And actually, when we look at the crone, and particularly through this patriarchal lens that it's been kind of cast under for so long, when we remove the veil, there is so much power and potency in this time of our lives, in this archetype within us that's kind of been dismissed. You know, our instinctual world, our deep inner knowing, the wisdom of our bodies, our natural cycles, the wisdom of the death space, you know, that releasing, that clearing away of old, and the importance of that in order to bring this new fertile energy forward. You know, and with the summer solstice, we have this place of not only coming into abundance, this fruiting of the earth, this celebration, but also this is the time when the sun will start its descent. You know, the days will begin to get shorter from this moment on. So this is that returning deep within into our own underworld, our crone world, so that we can really integrate, we can release, we can let go of what it is that we no longer need, so that we can gain our wisdom for the next cycle. This is that death, that releasing, that shedding of the old self, so that the new can emerge. This is that transformative energy that the crone brings in for us. And she's got this robin, this beautiful, I always think of the robin as that messenger between the worlds, the spirit world. A ring of poppies as well. And she's actually holding a moon, like a moon staff here. So the wisdom of the cycles of life, very much in that mother, I'm getting like that grandmother energy coming through. The mother, original mother, the mother of mothers. Okay, next card. The moon. Timing, we have the hare, it's a full moon here. The owl again is that sign of wisdom. The hare is another symbol for the goddess. And the moon brings us this wisdom of the timing, you know, the cycles again. This is that remembering of the power of the natural cycles. And the cycles within ourselves, you know, what is ripe for us at this time and what is not necessarily coming into fruition, because it wouldn't be its most fertile if it did come through at this time. It's trusting in that divine timing. It's building that patience. It's allowing all parts of the cycle to happen. You know, if we plant a seed in the earth, we're not constantly digging it up to see whether it's grown. We trust, even when we can't see it, that it's starting to come into fruition. So what's coming in now is this trust in the unseen, trust in the energy, and the momentum that's building behind the scenes, even in things that we may not be able to physically see yet. And this, I think, particularly relates to our inner work that we do, you know, the internal journey that we take, the inner growth that we go through isn't always immediate in our outside world. It often comes, particularly if we place it next to the crone, through lived experiences. So as we journey through, we start to meet life differently, and it's only later on we look back and we see how far that we've travelled, how far that we've come, we witness the journey in that retrospect. So it's trusting and honouring that we are in the right place at the right time, and that all things happen in their own time and in their natural time. You know, nature teaches us very much about the power of the cycles and the importance of each part of the cycle as the whole. You know, so we have the new moon seeding these new intentions, which may not come into fruition until later on, but it's trusting and holding that power throughout the journey, throughout the next few weeks as well, believing, keeping that faith. Yeah, beautiful symbolism with the moon. Lots of moon symbols for the new moon in Cancer. You know, Cancer is, again, that mother is very much that, Cancer is also ruled by the moon. So it's a beautiful heart space energy coming in. And cord, initiation, yes, very much initiation energy, you know, new beginning. Again, that Cancerian, this place of the summer, so the blending of the masculine and feminine, the solar energy and the lunar energy, often does bring out this new transformation, this initiation. And particularly what's coming through is with the first card, the symbol of the serpent is also related to that Kundalini, and I'm very much seeing this journey, the Kundalini, the initiation on the spiritual journey, on this new path that we're stepping onto. And often these initiations can come through big shifts, very quick changes in life circumstances. You know, I know a lot of things are starting to move very rapidly at this time. Things are being kind of shaken up. But this is taking us into a new place, a new direction. This is an initiation. I'm getting like an initiation through fire. So through that transmutation, through that clearing away of old, we're also being guided into a new energy, into a new space. There's this feeling of support there. And also, yes, this cord, how this weaves in. So I'm getting this like integration. So this is this weaving of past into future, as well, how things, the cycles, how we return to reveal deeper truths. So this really feels like this renewing energy, this renewal energy. And I'm also feeling, because it's the mentioning of cords, is cutting cords, clearing energy that no longer serves us, to clear our energy so that we have more available energy to move into the places that we are being called into, that we're being moved into as well. So that is the third card. So let's get some Moonology cards to support these messages, the clarifiers. So let's see what we've got. So I'm going to draw another 3 cards. So messages for the collective, this new moon in Cancer. What would best support us at this time? What do we need to know? What would support us? Let's have a look. Okay. So this card's jumping. See, one more card, thank you, for the collective. Okay, so let's see what we've got then to support the messages. So, fixed moon, hold your vision. So this feels like, again, yeah, that trust in the cycle, trust in the unseen, trust in holding that greater vision, that inner knowing, that self-belief. You know, don't get kind of sidetracked by what appears to be kind of blocks or obstacles, because actually what's happening is often when we set a new intention or we start to step into a new energy, we sometimes get challenges or internal resistance, or things coming up which seem to be in opposition to where we've wanted to go. And actually what these are doing is these are offering us that moment for that transmutation, so that we can meet these experiences in a new way. So that if we trust that this is all happening and unfolding as it should be, we can start to use our wisdom, use our crone energy to meet these experiences from that new place of growth within ourselves, from this new place of that transformative energy, to transform our worlds from the inside out, to allow ourselves to shift and be and grow through our experiences going forward as well. Believing in the vision, moving that energy forward, trusting in where we're going, in our sense of direction. This feels like that masculine energy coming in as well. Like when we're very clear in our intention, we know what it is that's deeply important to us, what our hearts are calling for, what our values are. We're able to stand in our power more fully. Even if things seem to be kind of going against us, we know, okay, well, this is not resonating with me anymore, or this doesn't feel right to me. Even that sense of knowing gives us a sense of power of, okay, well, how do I want to meet this? It breaks us away from perhaps some of those patterns or behaviours in the past which no longer served us, where we would have just purely reacted to things that were happening to us. It's that place of empowerment and choice as well. Hold your vision, fixed moon, shining above the mountains as well. This illumination. Okay, so let's see what the next one is. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Again, these messages are it seems to be a very solid one about trusting in the cycle, trusting in the timing of things, trusting in the bigger vision, using our wisdom, trust that the inner transformation is starting to shift things on the outside. You know, trusting your dreams, trusting what you're building now, you're planting now will have fruit in the future. You know, believing in yourself. There's lots of beautiful like flowers here, and it's a waxing moon, so it's a building energy. So it feels like, again, we're moving from the new moon into the waxing moon. So we have this portal for this building up of energy, particularly when we're clearing things, we're going through clearing processes. We trust that this process is serving, it's serving a higher good. It's taking us into a clearer space. Staying with the process is the message that I'm getting here. Trusting in the process, trusting in the journey, and have faith in where it is that you're going, because that direction, that vision, that North Star that's leading us is really going to serve and support us in remaining strong in those moments as well. Okay, last card then. New moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. Again, so many similarities. I love it when a reading comes out like this, because it's just a very, very clear message. Trust in what you're doing, trust in the things that you're working on, trust in the inner shifts that have happened, the inner transformation that's occurring. Believe in your dreams, believe in that your hard work, that the things that you're putting that effort and the energy into are blossoming, are coming into fruition. Believing in that, even in the unseen, the things that are yet to manifest in the physical world, that they're starting. Believing, anchoring in the energy is the first thing, is the first step in the manifestation process. It's a real call to faith. And the new moon, that Capricorn energy is that fire, but also Capricorns are very good visionaries. They're very good at looking at the bigger picture as well. So we have this energy of really seeing beyond what kind of appears if it's any kind of blocks, or the trusting in the unseen, trusting in the grander vision, beyond what may be present at this time as well. Stepping into a new energy. So beautiful messages coming through for the next couple of weeks, and it's been so lovely to come on and do this live for you all as well. I hope these messages have been supportive to you, and please feel free, if you want to drop me a message, if you want your own personal one-to-one readings. I am still doing those, but I'm only going to be doing that over the next few weeks. I'll be closing in August, for some time, because I'm actually going to be taking some time out to go and have my little boy, my baby, who's due in September. So if you want one, please reach out, because they are limited at the moment as well. And if you're interested in working a little bit deeper with each energy, the archetypal energies behind the new and full moons, I also run either the new moon, full moon ceremonies in my private moon group, which I'll put the link in below, or we also have my archetypal journey through the zodiac, which is a fortnightly supportive group space where we work really deeply with each archetype as a circle. So if you're interested in either of those things, again, I'll post them below the video. Please feel free to reach out to me. Our archetypes journey will go live for this next lunar cycle tomorrow morning at 11:11. So there's still time if you do wish to join us for that as well. I'm sending you so much love. If you wish to donate for any of these readings, the link is in the video, but if not, please receive this from my heart to yours. It's such a pleasure to be able to come on and offer these messages, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks' time for the full moon reading. Let's see what comes up then as well. So lots and lots of love. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you very soon.